I picked up photography late in life. I was probably 45 when I got started. I worked for the United States Senate, and they always needed photographs of their event. I worked for a U.S. senator and kind of captured him and at his events, and that got me rolling in photography. I had a background early on in my career in advertising. I was on the client side rather than the creative side. So I kind of had an affinity towards, I think, what a camera should be intended to do or could be intended to do from a creative standpoint. I just, photographing the senator, just enjoyed it and, decided to make a full-time business out of it. Good. I'm going to go full body, so when you see the flash, go ahead and change up wherever you want to go. Good, go.
I met Charles on Model Mayhem. He went through my profile and liked some of my pictures and thought that we could do great work, and this was about a year ago.
Models are, I've always said this, the models are, they're curvy, they're fun. I mean, it's the excitement of photography. Everybody wants to shoot a model. But, I look at it differently. Models are like my bucket of balls on a driving range, my surgical cadavers. It's practice makes perfect. A lot of the shots that are taken are never going to see the light of day, but it does give me a chance to experiment with lighting, to make, have fun while I'm doing that, to get the girls who are serious about modeling, or guys for that matter, the images that they can use in their own portfolios. And, it's just, I like working with talented people too. The biggest challenge in my job is to not be a nice guy. And that's tough for me to do because it really is a business for myself. And there are a lot of great, fun people and a lot of friends. And I mean, my mother-in-law asked me to take the family photo, and I had to say yes, but it's going to cost you. The busiest time for me, because I do, like I say, my paid business is a lot of individuals, families, is generally in the summertime. That's when seniors want their senior photos taken, when families are together on vacation, and they want their Christmas card photos taken. The thing I like most about the job is that no 2 days are ever the same. You always get to run into different people. And I really haven't had a bad person that I've photographed. It's just I'm a people person, and everybody brings something different to the table, different personalities, different backgrounds, different looks.
He's definitely a photographer that not only gives you direction, but he gives you help. He's always looking out for me because him and I are both in the same boat. I'm still an amateur, but he's not, so he's definitely helping me progress as a model. So anyone that can help me, I can definitely help them out. He's a wonderful photographer. His work has, personally, I don't think he should be in St. Louis. That's where I'm gonna draw the line. I think he should go somewhere else, definitely the West Coast, so he can get some hot babes on the beach, and I could be one of them.
I've always said that I want to be the photographer from St. Louis, not a St. Louis photographer. I haven't had the opportunity to, outside of vacations, to travel internationally, but if the job presented itself for me to go internationally, I'd jump at that in a heartbeat. For me, shootings can take place anywhere, anytime. I love the challenges. My heroes in photography are wedding photographers, because you don't get the chance to go up and say, Mrs. Jones, I'm sorry, I missed the kiss, can we do it again next weekend? These guys have to be on all the time under different shooting conditions, and that's what I like. That's why they're my heroes. Every shooting location is different, and every different location presents its own challenges, which makes photography interesting and exciting for me. I'd say the most cumbersome part about the job is that after a shoot like this, the model's going to go back to home, back to school, regular life, whatever she does, take off the makeup and go on out and have fun with friends. Me, on the other hand, now the work starts that I've got to go home, get the images loaded into the computer, make sure that they're backed up, start to go through the process of identifying what I want to keep, what I want to edit, what I want to discard, and so I'll be stuck at my computer now for a few more hours. This is where the work of the job starts.
I would definitely have to say it's a passion. A lot of photographers, they lose that passion and they ended up just being work, but Charles, he definitely enjoys what he does, so I definitely think that separates him from the rest.
Photography, now that I found it, I absolutely love it. So this is probably what I should have been doing 30, 40 years ago. I wasn't, but I'm doing it now and having a great time.